Welcome to the pack. Grab yourself a snack. It's the Snack Pack Podcast episode. Is this the real episode
I
7?
think. It's been a minute
Okay.
again, so
Yeah, so we've been gone again. There's just been a lot.
yeah.
First of all, Pal World.
Oh my god, yeah, that took me away, man. I do have a dedicated server, so that's not an open invite. That was an invite to you.
Thanks. Not everyone watching is all like, Paulo, can I get in on that Pal World?
It made me quit Pokemon Go because it just brought a lot of things to light for me about how not great Pokemon as a creative company has been over the last decade or so.
We obviously have a new setup, which is nice, and it works out for me and Paulo pretty well, so no one has to travel or anything like that. But, like, what's going to be the next technical issue that we run into? Who knows?
But yeah, what have you been up to? I've been in Pal World. My family just celebrated the Lunar New Year, so
Oh,
we do
that's
that kind of
fun.
thing every year.
Well, I went to Sarah's house, and you didn't show up.
Yeah, I did not. How was the Super Bowl?
It was great, dude. It was so much fun. Griffin, what are you doing, bud? Sarah had bingo for the, like, oh, Sparrow won
Wow.
bingo. She had a whole vegan spread from Green that you
Ooh.
missed out on. They
Yeah.
had vegan nachos, vegan wings.
You guys wouldn't have been able to eat if I showed up, so let's be real.
That is so funny that you say that, because Sarah was like saying like, "Oh, we bought so much food. Like I didn't like we all ended up eating it." But she was like, "I really didn't think that we were going to eat all this food." And I'm like, "Well, good thing Paula wasn't here." So like then there definitely wouldn't have been enough
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
There was a lot of food
Especially if
though.
it was from the green, I would have like devoured everything. So
It was so good.
it's one
I
of my
mean, you
favorite
missed
places,
out.
yeah.
I know. Oh yeah, and she got like a vegan mac and cheese from them too, which was amazing.
Mm,
So yeah, you missed out on the
damn
Super
it.
Bowl party,
Next
Paulo.
year for sure.
Okay, so here's another reason why I was like gone for so long is because of this kid. So he finally got his big dental work done.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he had silver diamine fluoride put on his teeth when he was like 18 months old or something like that, because I breastfed him for so long, and we like genetically have bad teeth in my family, I guess. Because he was so little, they couldn't like do fillings on him, so they put this stuff over the parts of his teeth that started decaying from falling asleep with breast milk in his mouth every night. It's just like kind of been a cosmetic thing, but he finally got it finished. And then 5 days after they put the new crowns on his teeth, yesterday, one of them fell off.
Oh.
I had to bring him back to the dentist to have them put another crown on.
Wow.
Griffin doesn't tell me anything happened. I don't know what happened to the crown. He might have swallowed it.
Oh
It might
my
be in
God.
his poop somewhere. Like, I'm like, I have no idea. But like yesterday, I give him food. The next moment that I see him, I come back and I'm like, all right, we gotta go get Sissy from school. He's just like eating pizza and playing on his tablet. And then he smiles at me and he's just missing a tooth. And I'm like, where did your tooth go? But yeah, that was like a whole ordeal because like Griffin had to be put under anesthesia for that, and then like he was sick after that, and then I was sick, and now Justin's sick.
Oh wow.
We can finally get to today's topic. Are we gonna do this like
One topic per video, I would say. Yeah.
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 Okay, well, do you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to talk about actually, so another anti-MLM creator named Hannah Alonso, but then on Instagram she goes by Hannah Thaler.
I don't know who this is, so I've never heard of.
She's amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
So I met her through anti-MLM stuff. So I mean, I would say we're, co-workers, I guess, in the same genre. She's a really great person. So she posted this video and she's absolutely killing it. Like this video got picked up by the algorithm. It has like 1.5 million views or something like that. I'm like, damn, Hannah, like get it, girl. But I watched it and I was like, this is wild. Yeah, the video is about influencers who like their content is about like overconsumption. Like you'll see what I mean. We're talking about literally people who like spend hundreds of dollars making ice and then they make content about it. Yeah. So this video is called Influencer Insanity, episode 1, the unhinged consumerism of Restock influencers. So unrealistic. And what we're going to be watching here is an example, the first example that Hannah shows us here. And this, okay, so I just like clicked on this video like to have something to watch while I was like doing other shit. And this is when it hooked me. I got hooked at this timestamp because she starts showing us this video. So if you will, just press play and we can watch it
All right.
and then talk about it.
I told you that I would show you the ice influencer in this video, so let's start there. The video starts by saying how I make holiday ice, and we see her collection of ice trays. An entire drawer dedicated to just silicone and plastic ice trays. Then she goes to her cabinet where she's got her collection of Torani syrups.
That's absurd how much syrup you have. Like that looks like a restaurant's like stock.
Yes, but Palo, it gets so much worse.
Okay.
She pulls out a few that she's going to be using to make her ice. She's setting out all of her supplies here. And then one by one, she makes different kinds of ice. So we've got holiday eggnog ice. We have gingerbread ice. This one looks to be creme de menthe with almond milk. Next, we have almond milk with vanilla cookie pieces on it. This one is a cranberry juice nugget ice. This looks to be like peppermint almond milk. Then we have peppermint mocha latte ice cubes. And then she's filling up all of her plastic containers.
Like I kind of wish this was all candy and chocolate. That's like I'm excited when I see it all,
I
and then I'm
know.
like, it's just.
Well, I mean, all of those like silicone molds you could use to make chocolates and stuff like that.
Like if this was chocolate or like actual cookie dough.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But like, I guess the point is, it's like, first of all, with like those are ice cubes. Like you would need to be putting those, well, most of those in like iced coffee, I guess. Like it's not like you could put them in like water or tea or something like that. Maybe some of them, there were like cranberry juice ones, but like, yeah, it would be cool like to have those, I guess. Like it's so niche though. Anyway, keep playing.
The first thing that comes to mind when I see this is, oh my god, the materialism, the overconsumption of items. To have an entire drawer in your kitchen dedicated to ice trays and an entire drawer of your freezer dedicated to ice cubes is something I will never understand. I will never relate to that. I will never have that. One of my favorite comments from this post says, I never knew something as simple as ice could make me feel poor, but here we are.
I get that, but it's like for me, like the only reason why I would never do this is because like the space you're taking up.
Let's be honest here. This is completely unrealistic.
Right.
Like nobody has the time or the energy to make that many different kinds of ice cubes.
Is it like the person's job or something, or they just?
So that's where we're kind of getting
Okay.
to. Well, sort of. So, I mean, first of all, though, I mean, those ice cubes, they're all unnecessary. It's an unrealistic expectation that anyone in their regular lives would do this, right? So there's like a whole genre of these kind of satisfying videos, I guess, and that's pretty much what this lady does. She does it like ASMR style.
Okay.
And so like, yeah, so you hear the ice like clinking in the
Ooh.
bowls and stuff or whatever. Yeah. So like there's the ASMR aspect of it. There's this, it's like the satisfying thing. It's like, oh yeah, this is so satisfying. She's making these little ice cubes and these little molds or whatever. So for everything featured in this video, and this ice one alone, $423 worth of shit that this person spent to make this video, including the ice cube trays, it was like almond milk and oat milk.
No.
And like, yeah, all of the ingredients. She had like those little mitten tongs that she was using to.
It looks like the tools and the mats and how everything looks. It looks like I would see it that at some kind of like business or restaurant or bar or something like that. You know.
It's really interesting you bring that up because that kind of comes into it a little bit later too. But the point is, though, is of course, like people are mostly just watching this not for inspiration on ice cubes and how to make the best ice cubes, but because it's satisfying to watch. But the point is that she is trying to showcase as many items as possible in a 1 minute long reel or TikTok or whatever this was, so that people will ask where she bought. Oh, I like that ice cube tray. Where did you get it? Those little mitten tongs. Oh, I love that. Where'd you get it? Like there were organizational clear containers for each ice cube. Like, oh, those are a really good idea. I'd like those in my freezer. Where'd you get them? You know, that kind of stuff. And then she can send an affiliate link to those people to purchase those items, and that is how she makes money. Because like these short form content platforms like TikTok or like YouTube Shorts and stuff, while they might get like millions of views or something, you're not making that much money off of it. The real money comes from I mean, at a certain point, I'm sure you can make a living off of TikTok, but you need to be getting like millions of views per video. What she's doing is making her money probably mostly through affiliate links and selling the products that she's showcasing in these satisfying reels. All $423 worth of stuff that she put in that video, it's all a tax write-off for her. Basically how that would work is like she goes and she buys $423 worth of ice cube trays and shit, and then when she does her taxes, she writes them off as a business expense.
So how is she getting the affiliate links then? Are these like a sponsorship type thing? Like, are these companies reaching out to her?
No, it appears to be just like Amazon. Like you can.
So like I could go get an affiliate link for one of these things and start doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, and I only recently learned about this, is that there's actually a service that influencers that do this stuff, and it's not just like this ice cube shit. Like there's like a whole genre on TikTok of like girls trying on clothes from Amazon and like being like, multiple outfits in one reel, and then they do the same thing. It's like, do you like this? Here's the link where I got it. Da da da. That's how they make their money.
Whoa.
So there's a service I learned about recently from my friend Jeremy. Jared does hair. He's absolutely killing it and doing amazing. Hannah mentioned it in this video, like what the service is, and I'm like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. So there's a service where like you pay for it, and if you ever see on TikTok someone being like, comment shop to get the link to this product or whatever, and then it will like it's automated, so it will send people DMs without the creator having to do anything and being like, here's the affiliate links or whatever. So this happened to me the other day because like my friend Jeremy made a reel. He was like styling, but he does hair. Well, Jared does hair. He was like styling a wig with like bangs. He had a comment pinned on that post that said, comment bangs to find this heated round brush that I'm using or whatever. So I commented, not wanting that, but I used the word bangs in my comment. I think I said like, you're making me want to grow out my bangs or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I immediately got a DM from him that was automated, that was like, here's the link to that round brush. And I knew it wasn't him because like I'm in DMs with him already, but I was like, oh wow, that's pretty crazy. Like,
That is crazy.
that's the same thing that this person does here. So in the video, Hannah shows this ice influencer's comment section, and it's just a bunch of people saying shop, 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 shop over and over again. And so what happens is that whatever this automated system is will send a DM to every single one of those people with all of the affiliate links for that video. And this is so smart, Paulo, because you know why? Because not only does it send out a link to be like, buy this and then I get a commission, but it also creates engagement on the post. So all these people are commenting and being like, shop, 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 shop. The algorithm is basically being like, wow, people are talking about this reel, and then it pushes it out to more people.
Wow.
Yeah, it's freaking
Learning
genius,
how to exploit
dude.
the algorithm and twofold.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But like at the same time, I'm like, is this scummy? I think it might be, but maybe not. It's kind of like, all right, get your coin, girl. Like, it's just like a personal shopper for you almost. You just like show up and you're like, oh, I like that thing. Where did you get that? And then like they make money for referring you to go buy that same thing. Genius, honestly. So, but this is like another video that this person does.
Okay, this is the ASMR aspect.
This is the ASMR aspect, yeah. But there's more to it though.
Okay, I was like, it's not really hitting right.
This one's not just ice.
It sounds like they're just throwing shit around.
Yeah.
trying to be like all like ASMR about it, but they're just like.
Some people are into like this kind of stuff though, like this kind of ASMR, like the I don't know.
I think the sound, it's not like the mic, whatever mic they're using to make the ASMR is not picking up the rich details in the sound. So
it's a little bassy.
Yeah, It just sounds like really like static noise almost, like
yeah. That's why I'm like, how you were like, it looks like something you'd see in like a restaurant or a
Right.
bar or something. Like, she's got like the organizational slots that you see at like QT,
Yeah.
and she's like
Well,
loading them
it
up.
reminds me, like, I want to say years ago, there was like maybe a YouTube or Facebook video or something, and it was like it was a lady, it was like styled like that, where she was like restocking the things in her home. I liked it because it was practical things. This looks like she just bought a fridge, bought a bunch of drinks, and then took, like, do you do this every time? Or, like, do you wait for it to go completely empty before you do this? It's just weird.
Right. No, I mean, there's a lot of questions there for sure. But like, she literally goes and buys like every single fucking drink ever and then like organizes it. And like, again, the whole point is like, it's so satisfying or whatever. And like, probably people are going to be like, where'd you get those little drink slots or whatever? But again, every single one of those drinks that she just bought is a tax write-off. That's like consumable like food. Hannah mentions, she goes, where is all of their food? Because
Right,
like
yeah.
that was all just like, there was a drawer of ice cream, yeah. But like the rest of it, like it was just an entire fridge of just like single-use plastic.
Yes. Yeah.
First of all, so
Well, it looks like it's got to
wasteful.
be like a weird flexing like drink fridge. So that's got to be like their extra fridge. Those were empty. Those look like they like I said, it looked like she bought everything brand new and then filmed it and stocked it.
Yeah, because like that's a clean ass
Yeah.
fridge too. My fridge does not look like that. They don't just live off of just drinks like this. So it's like they either have multiple refrigerators for multiple purposes, which of course would also be a tax write-off, or what I think more realistically, I think they have like a TikTok fridge. You know what I mean? Like they have to have a fridge that's like specifically for filming this shit, and it might not even be functional. It might not even be plugged
Well, it's
in,
like, do
you
you
know?
really
Like
drink all those drinks too? It's like it was a female, obviously, stocking it, and she could be drinking all the drinks, but it just looks like she's got like a gamer house, or like it's stocked up for like the guys' night.
well, it had some beer and stuff and like Smirnoff Ice, but then like also had some like Chobani, those yogurt drinks and then like Frappuccino, like
I
Starbucks
saw those,
Frappuccino,
yeah.
like every freaking drink that you could put in there.
If I did that to my house, like I just drink water. So it's like
I feel like the reusable water bottle thing only really caught on over the past few years. It never used to be like this,
Right.
right? I'm not the only one who doesn't remember ever like everyone having their own water bottle and stuff, but it's very common now. Why are you being so wasteful?
that's like my fridge.
Right, that looks like a normal fridge.
Plastic inside of plastic inside of plastic.
What? Wait, what?
Like what? I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you for stopping right there because I'm at the point where I'm like, what the fuck is the point?
Oh my goodness.
What is the point?
I was
kind of
getting there, but this just like
I know, it's like it was like a single use, single serving chocolate milk, and it's like, let's open this package. Once you open a package like that, like it
starts
like,
the shelf
it
life.
doesn't
Yeah,
stay. Yeah,
and now you don't
shelf
even
life,
have
exactly.
the expiration date because you just poured it all.
Yes, that is something that Hannah mentions, and she's just like, this gives me anxiety because like she just put all that lunch meat like into its own container, just like sitting there now, and she's like, what are you gonna do?
That reminds me, my mom, she works like at a kitchen, and she's like, she loves to like stock up on food, and like our fridges are always like overflowing. There's a lot of waste that comes from that, you know. She doesn't mind because she keeps getting it and it's gonna get thrown out anyways, kind of thing. So she just like keeps getting, and that's just how she is. Yeah, there's a lot of waste that comes when you have a fridge stocked that much. I mean, they could have a full family too, but like, yeah, that's freaks me out. Like you can't see any of that stuff.
Yeah, it's stupid, and I don't think this video's even gotten to the worst part yet. You need to keep
Okay.
playing.
This just like that's hilarious. I'm just your eggs. You know the egg like it
The
holds them
carton takes up,
weird.
and it takes up less
Yeah.
space than whatever it looks nice,
Yeah.
sure, but it's like the carton itself, like, yeah, every egg is closer together, I guess, but it takes up less space.
I'm just imagining myself like, what if I did this and restocked? Like,
Imagine
I don't.
having
Yeah,
time to
I don't
do
want to
this.
do that.
It already takes up so much time to put your groceries
To even get the
away in the
groceries.
containers they come in.
I did like this, I will say.
Yeah, sure, maybe, because like you would probably eat that sushi
Oh
right
yeah, that
away.
wouldn't last long. Like they don't even fit. Like you have to. She's not even draining the bottle that she's pouring.
Okay, so yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. Keep going.
Like if there's extra, does she just throw it away because it doesn't fit in the containers?
Hannah literally says the same thing that
Sorry.
you're saying right now. No, it's okay because that's part of the conversation I was gonna bring up because like it just goes back to the wastefulness and stuff. But like,
Okay.
keep playing.
I'm just I keep pausing
worse.
because I'm like just blown away with how like silly that like these earlier ones. I was like, okay, like you know, I wouldn't have containers like that, but sure, like I get it, you know.
Well, yeah, because like if you're making ice cubes, like it's not like you get them out of an original container, like you get it out of the faucet.
Wait, well, no, I mean this series, like this cheese one,
Oh,
like even like the meats here earlier, I guess the butter too, but that's stupid taking it out of like whatever. But like these earlier ones, I kind of was like, okay, like I get it, but it's really started kind of falling off around the eggs, and then beyond, it's just getting worse.
Paulo,
Okay,
it still gets
I'm
worse.
gonna keep going. Oh my god.
This is where it gets worse.
What if I bought a different sauce and I don't have a jar for that? Like
Exactly, and Paulo, they're all labeled.
Like they're pre-labeled on the jar. And wait, was that peanut sauce or was that peanut butter? That was peanut sauce, right?
I don't know.
I had one roommate one time and he just put actually put peanut butter in the fridge, and I was like, what are you doing? Peanut butter doesn't need to go to the fridge.
Some of it does, like natural peanut butter.
It was definitely
does.
not that. It was just like the skin.
Oh,
yeah.
like Jif or some shit. Yeah, I mean you got to read the label. Like the natural stuff says it has to be refrigerated. So let's talk about how fucking impractical this shit is. She buys like 20. I don't know how many ounces is in one of the like a ketchup bottle. What, like 16 ounces, 20 ounces or something, and then like buys jars that are like half that. And it's like, okay, so do you have an extra refrigerator where you keep the leftover stuff that doesn't fit into the jar? How many refrigerators are in your house? Or are you throwing it all away?
To me, like, it just screams pick me energy with what they're trying to do with it. So, because it just reminds me of a video, like, there was like an OG video that did this before all of these that you just showed me years ago, before this was like, I feel like before it was ever a trend, and it was satisfying. I was like, oh shit, I want that kitchen.
There are some little things that I think like are practical that you can't, like, for example, like, I don't know, spices. Like if you buy a bunch of different spices and like put those into jars that like are all more cohesive looking and all the same size and stuff, like spices last a long time. So it's like that makes sense. They don't have to be refrigerated, and like, or even like how people will have like a flour jar and then like a sugar jar like in on their kitchen counter or something. Like that kind of stuff makes sense to me. But like usually those like jars are like made to put like all of the flour into it, all of the sugar you bought into it. Like you're not going to have extra afterwards. What is happening with all this extra shit? Plus she like did all of that at once, like it's not like she was actually restocking. It's not like it's like, oh, my ketchup jar is running low on ketchup. It was like, no, they were all new. That's how you know that like these people don't live like this. This is not their real life.
Like if I were to do this for real, that would be something I maybe did like if I moved into a new house, and then I would only do that level of stocking one time, like that initial stock. That's too much, dude. I just put the ketchup bottle in the fridge.
it's one thing for people who like to be organized and maybe they like to like have an aesthetically pleasing refrigerator. I don't fucking know. Like I can get it, but like this is too much. It's too much. It's like these people are not living like that. So like these videos are almost made to kind of make you like almost jealous and be like, "Oh man, I wish that my house was this organized. I wish that you want to go buy the stuff that she's showcasing. It's enough for you to be like, I would like this in my own life, please." But realistically, these people aren't living like this either. And all they're doing is sitting here wasting food and throwing more plastic into the landfills for TikTok views, you know? Like it's kind of like I understand why people like watching stuff like this, but
Yeah.
I
I'm trying
don't
to find like the old one. I feel like that video was probably what started this trend. If there was a video that did, because it was like really practical because she was like emptying her cereal into like the cereal containers because it does keep it fresher. Like that's an actual thing. And then she was like restocking her like paper towel drawer with paper towels, and it like had you could hear the fabric touching each other and rubbing it, like all that kind of stuff. And it was like, it wasn't just weird flexes almost like what those videos were.
It is kind of a weird flex. Yeah. I guess if I had the money to have like a an assistant do this for me, like I wouldn't be opposed to having my house look like this, but I'm sure as shit not going to be doing it. And I don't have the money to pay someone to do it for me. If I ever did, maybe. Like I'm not going to be pissed off if I come home and go, "Wow, why does my refrigerator look so organized and so nice?" Like, I'm not gonna freak out over it, but like realistically, it's like, who has the time to do this? I hardly have the time to put the groceries
For
away
real.
just
Yeah, no,
normally.
I have probably had them to go get groceries, like let alone put them away like that. That's too much.
This one's kind of infuriating, but also it's like it's very obviously like not a real scenario.
We've spent a lot of time in the kitchen in this video, so let's move on from that. Here's a video where the caption says, "When you have to restock your entire guest bathroom drawer because your friend says that she'll only use natural, non-toxic, vegan products."
Oh god. It's just like so extra. Like, is this the same creator? Like, it looks like the same, like the hands.
I don't know. It must be because like the editing style is kind of the same too. It's funny that you said that because I'm pretty sure in this video Hannah does also say like her job, she's literally being paid to be extra. I don't know if it was this lady or the next one we're going to watch after this because it gets even worse.
I almost paused it, but I didn't. So her friend was coming to visit and you bought like an entire,
Right.
like just buy one thing. Like if you're going to be that considerate, if your friend's being that restrictive, just have your friend bring their own stuff. But I can understand you wanting to accommodate, but this is not just for one friend visiting or whatever. Like who's visiting for how long?
There were like 2 sticks of deodorant in there.
Right
I'm like,
there.
dude, what are you doing? Oh, those are deodorant too? Because I was looking at the native one.
I think this is shampoo or something. Because Native makes shampoo.
Oh, is it?
And these say deodorant right there.
3 sticks of deodorant? Like, what the hell? Who is doing this for their friends? I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Like, excuse me. Hi, hello. You are being so gracious to me to let me stay in your house. Now, I would like you to completely restock your guest bathroom for me, and it needs to be vegan. And it's like, you are not my friend. I don't care who you are. If you show up and you're like, "Hi, you're doing me a favor by letting me stay with you. I'm gonna need you to spend," that was literally at least $1,000.
As a vegan, though, like if you're that restrictive on things like that, you accommodate yourself. You don't impose it on somebody else.
Yeah, and like who goes anywhere and doesn't bring their own toiletries. She put toothbrushes in there. Bring your own fucking toothbrush. What are you doing?
This isn't real.
There's no way that scenario is exactly what happened there.
When I was watching it too, I just feel annoyed, if anything, just watching them do all this.
Yeah. And then, like, if that's what you do every time you have a guest over, are you throwing all that out? And then, because, like, you don't want to use someone else's used deodorant or toothbrush, or I don't know, like, are you throwing all that away when they leave and then restocking it the next time you have a guest?
If I did this, you'd be getting a shampoo.
A basic hotel accommodation.
One thing of everything. If I were to do this, like, what is this? Like, who's your friend?
And then, like, as far as that all goes, I'm like, why wouldn't you just be like, I'm restocking my personal toiletries? I can enjoy a nice organized drawer. Like, I've tried to organize my drawers before, and it never ends up staying that way. But, like,
let me show you guys my drawer right now, because it's not, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, it's very aesthetically pleasing to look at. Like, that was a nice drawer to look at. I would like my drawers to look like that, please. However, again, it's impractical. And then that whole situation probably wasn't even real anyway. And if it was real, on the off chance that it is real, you need to get some new fucking friends, because that friend is a piece of shit.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, literally thousands of dollars worth of products that they spent on a guest staying in their house. Like, okay, bullshit.
Okay, real quick though, I am enjoying the ASMR sounds on this video, I will say. These are more like crisp, high quality sounds.
Yeah, whoever this person is, this is a different person. You can tell by the hands.
Yes. That shit right there where I heard the yeah, that
was
I like
nice.
that. Here's a new channel idea. Can we just review ASMR videos?
Dude, I mean, I saw my anti-MLM ASMR channel that I've like.
You have one?
I've
You have
doing
that?
it.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
You have a whole
yeah.
a different channel
Yeah,
for that?
I think it's just called anti-MLM
Oh, that's
ASMR.
hilarious. You should do, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I uploaded to it, but there was like a cult book that Young Living came out with, and I got access to it and started reading it ASMR style on that channel. I mean, there's just like, I had a lot of ideas for it, but it was just kind of one of those things I like never got around to making more content for it. Dude, Sparrow started getting into ASMR, but she likes like the eating ones, and I can't with the mouth noises. It just like grosses me out. But like, she loves it. I'm like, oh god.
What the hell? I'm enjoying the sounds, but what the hell? I wish I was that organized with my money.
Where do we even begin?
Yeah, good question.
I don't know, Hannah. Where do we begin? I don't even know what 75% of the things are that she put into that purse. She had like an AirPod
Honestly,
cleaner.
though, like real quick, I was just immersed in the actual ASMR that I wasn't really paying attention. I whoever this one was, I liked this video, and like that. For the ASMR aspects, it hit. So
yeah, the ASMR part was not bad. And so that's another reason why I think these videos are popular, because ASMR is popular. Like, you like the ASMR, you like the organizational stuff, it's satisfying to watch, we get it. However, this lady had a Gucci purse, first of all, and a Gucci wallet. We're talking thousands of dollars.
As soon as we saw their room or whatever when they first started, like, you could tell. I was like, okay, this is a very wealthy person, which is good for them.
You need to have a lot. Yeah, good for them. I mean, you got to have a lot of disposable income to be able to afford all of those little stupid gadgets. Like she had like slivers of soap.
Yeah, I did see that.
Like travel bars of soap.
I enjoyed
like,
when she did that though with the soap.
Okay, Paulo.
I
you're
am
missing
missing the point. Like I'm enamored, but I did not care what she was, what products. I was literally just, I didn't care. I was just watching all the shit happen. It was funny.
The products are the problem.
True. How dare.
Again, it's just over like unnecessary spending, consumerism, and like in that kind of video, I could see why that would make a lot of money in affiliate code links and stuff, because like there's so many little things in there that's like, whoa, that's interesting, that's cool, where'd you get that? Same exact fucking thing. They're like, oh, here's my affiliate link, and then they make commission when people buy it, and if they're getting millions of views, people are buying that shit, and that's how this person's able to buy Gucci bags. But then they probably write that shit off as a tax write-off also. I know you're a dude, so like you don't carry a purse, but like I'm telling you, the amount of things that are in that purse are so unnecessary. It's like, why are you dragging? I would understand having like one like hand sanitizer bottle or something like that, but she had a little device that like makes your own wet wipes or something. Like she was like that thing that you like. Why do you need that? She did have a whole other bag of like wet wipe, like other wet wipes in another bag, and then she had hand sanitizer. She had the little slivers of soap. Just like unnecessary shit. I'm like, why do you feel the need to bring all of this along with you, dude? Plus, she had a bunch of cash, and it's like, who even carries cash anymore?
That was like a weird way to save it. I get it though. That was the one time. That was the one moment took me out of it, and I was like, wait, what am I looking at? You know?
It all just kind of comes back to, I guess, what Gabby Hanna said, you know, back in the day. Manage your expectation. It's unrealistic.
Yeah, it was definitely a flex, I guess, too. I mean, that's kind of what all that stuff is a little bit. And then, like you said, there's tax write-offs.
Yeah, and that's wild too, because like if you can figure out a way to write off everything you buy anyway, good on you, dude. Like I need to figure out how to do that shit, you know? Like once this podcast starts making money, then we can
we'll just start
buying shit.
We'll do our own parodies. We'll like restocking my bathroom, and I'll show you guys some ASMR.
Did you ever watch that YouTube channel that was How To Basic? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You need to pull up hold on, I'll send you one. We're gonna watch it together.
We're done with Hannah's video, right?
Yeah, we're done with Hannah's video. Great video, Hannah. If you guys have never watched Hannah's content, first of all.
That was my first time ever seeing that, but I see
she's amazing. She's great.
Well, that was episode 1. She has an episode 2 that's out.
Yeah, she does. I haven't watched it yet. It's about the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, though. I see that. I'm intrigued because I did enjoy this video from what I've seen so far. So
yeah, she usually does anti-MLM content, but this is her branching out. And
well, good for her. Yeah, I'm enjoying.
Yeah, she's doing great. The algorithm was absolutely in her favor on this one. Oh my god, How To Basic is still making videos. This is insane. Okay,
very old channel.
Oh yeah, we're talking like this shit has been going on for like 10 years.
Ew. Ew. I feel like I do remember this creator.
I love this fucking YouTube channel.
Ew, this looks horrible.
I guess we don't have to watch this whole thing.
Oh my god. The internet was crazy 9 years ago. This has 54 million views.
Dude, and he still makes content too. I just saw that he had one uploaded like 2 months ago or something.
After all these years, my question still remains, how does this man have the patience to clean all this up? That's what I was thinking about when I was watching it. I was like, you are making a mess.
I don't think that's even the reason why I brought it up. Like, why the fuck did I bring it up? Was it because of the ASMR? Like, what the fuck was it? I don't know. But anyway, that's How To Basic.
All right.
I don't have anything else. That's cool. My topic.
Well, yeah, we'll leave it at that, you guys. We'll put like we're doing one topic video now, so I'll talk about something and we will post that separately. Do we have an outro? I think we just say bye. All right. Well, yep.
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
not.
guys. Thanks.
All right, bye.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.